Afghan just made me think of the British fighting Afghanistan. Then I think of Abdul Hamid. Was it Abdul Hamid II at the end of the Ottoman Empire? Roughly about 1898, I think, the Armenian War. No, that was the Armenian. Yeah, that was when Abdul Hamid II massacred the Armenians. And there's another Armenian massacre in 2015, roughly. 2015, wasn't it? 1915, wasn't it? I'm trying to remember. That was pretty appalling. It was a while ago. I did like a half thesis thing. Half it was on the Kurdish rebellion, half it was on the first democratic period of the Turkish Republic, 1950 to 60. Yeah, they had an election in 47, I think, but we did another one because it was dodgy. Adnan Menderes was prime minister, wasn't he? And Jalal Bayar was president. But Adnan Menderes, I think, ran the thing. Jalal Bayar was just an old guy from the old school. Adnan Menderes, he did something interesting. He did something that a lot of dictators do. Also, type Recep Erdogan also does, which is give away white goods. As in, that means like fridges, like kitchen goods, like fridges, microwaves, stuff like that. Another thing Adnan Menderes did was use a lot of religious rhetoric to gain support, which you weren't allowed to do. One of the, what's it called, the arrows of secularism or whatever, of Ataturk, was, to separate religion and the state and religion completely. So it's very different from the Ottoman Empire, obviously. But Adnan Menderes broke that. Recep Tayyip Erdogan also does that as well. You're not supposed to do that. That's a bad thing to do in any case. You shouldn't do that. But he used it to gain support. There's one of the contradictions in Turkish society. I mean, it's possibly the most secular country on earth in terms of its constitution. It's like nearly all Muslim. So there's a conflict there. There's a conflict of interest in a way. You're not allowed to wear any religious garments or symbols in public buildings like schools and government offices. So it's quite it's a sort of dichotomy. It's interesting. You think I'm going to let Egghead and Donuts charge me? I've spent my life bleeding and sweating to learn. I speak 4 languages fluently. Ja, ich kann auch Deutsch. Ich habe das meiste natürlich vergessen. Es ist lange her, seit ich in Deutschland gewohnt habe. Aber es ist so, ne? Ich habe etwas gut Deutsch gelernt. Ja, B1, so. So gut wie B1, ne? Ja, أنا أتكلم عربي. أهلا وسهلا حبيبي، كيف الحال؟ أنت كيف الحال يا كلب؟ اسمع يا كلب. Tabii ki ben de Türkçe konuşabilirim. Çoğu unuttum maalesef. Ama hayat öyle. I just spoke 3 different languages relatively fluently. You think I'm going to let Egghead and Donuts, who I bet they can't even say bonjour. You're going to let them put a mind like me, a great person like me, behind bars? I'm not that great, but compared to Egghead and Donuts, you're going to charge me with assault. Farhat, you think you're going to charge me with what you think you're going to charge me with, you cunt? It's disgusting. Your behaviour is so disgusting, and you will be exposed. You lied. You're a metropolitan detective, and you lied transparently, and you were very deceptive when I called 999. You were very deceptive and dishonest, disgusting person, and you're an empty mind as well, Farhat. You're a completely empty mind. You think I'm going to... Listen, I got you an interview at work, and you scuffed it because you're a selfish cunt. I made a video for you about women's rights in the Metropolitan Police with my Sony Vegas software, which cost me over 700 quid. And you said the presentation went down great. And now you're going to try and fuck me over. And I got you a job interview at work. Just an interview, and you fucked it. On purpose. You think I'm going to let you try and ruin me? All I want to do is to have time to get better. I just want to have time to get better. You're trying to kick me out of my brother's house. It's disgusting. You've been threatening me with bailiffs. You're supposed to be my sister-in-law. My brother's been threatening me with bailiffs because he doesn't believe ADHD is real. My brother's a police officer, and he does not believe ADHD is real. He sent me a book about it. This is the environment in which I'm trying to get better. Isn't that something?